Hi chat, welcome to another stream. So today it is Wednesday, September 30th. It is the last day of September, so tomorrow we can all wake up. That was a terrible joke. But anyway, welcome to another stream. I am hoping and praying that the frames work out today. We have not dropped any so far. I dropped about 50 frames while I was testing earlier today in an hour span, so hopefully we can continue that rate and stream will go fine today. I already have a feeling that things are just not going to go well because you guys can't hear it because, or hopefully you can't hear it because I've turned on RTX voice. But there's some like drilling or some shit right outside my house that is just emitting this constant tone, and it's driving me up a fucking wall. But you know, as long as you guys can't hear it, I guess that's slightly better. But it's been driving me insane. I can't see the plushies. And by plushies, I've only Noodle and Carpet today. There we go. Anyway, but yeah, the sound is quite obnoxious. I don't know whether it's construction. It kind of sounds like when I don't know if you've ever gotten like your house steam vacuumed. It kind of sounds like a really loud steam vacuum, but I don't know. It's been going on since about 9 a.m. Yeah, so it's been going on for 3 hours. Hasn't stopped yet, so I don't expect it to stop anytime soon, but let's see how it goes. But anyway, let's jump over to this view. There we go. Oh, I forgot to open my windows. Whoopsies. That's the wrong height. Professional streamer. Go. Okay, so last time we got cut off a little bit right before I I gotta say hi to everyone. Of course. We're on to say hi to everyone. How's it going, Andrew Lane X and I Satisfied? We also got Beldathis. You guys were saying first before I started the stream because I goofed. I've been bandwidth testing a lot the last couple of days to try and figure out the frame stuff. And I had started the stream, but I had started it in bandwidth testing mode, so no one could see anything. Surprise, surprise. But I fixed that, so now we're back. The stream hasn't even started and he's offline. No, it was me goofing. I goofed. Hey, what's up, James Boyan? And hello. Pig, we've also got Rollers who's found a bug. What's your bug that you've found? What bug have you found? We've also got Michaela. We've got Andrew Lane X, who is also hosted. We've also got Lemon Sauce. It is Wednesday, my dudes. It's true. Hey, what's up, Catherine? Hello. Beards. No, we've also got Ask Rowan and Julian. Hello, welcome to the stream. Catherine said I was trying to figure out why I couldn't comment on Twitch or on YouTube. Huh. I don't know what's up with that. Oh, also Streamlabs has changed their dashboard. What? Why is everything different? Why do things have to keep changing? Roller says they've been redoing the crosswalk ramps, so I feel you with the noise. Ugh. Oh, on another video. Roller says your chat window did not show my message full of hello. I also don't see it here either, so I don't know what happened with there. I don't like maybe Twitch filtered it. Oh no, IRC is not exactly a lossless protocol, so it wouldn't surprise me if the messages got dropped. Kathy says it looks like you were streaming, but I guess a short video mess up. Oh no, was I accidentally streaming when I was bandwidth testing? Whoops. Hopefully that didn't happen. Hey, what's up, RKJ? Hello. The frames are good so far. Knocking on wood a little bit there, but hopefully it goes well. But yeah, I wanted to talk about. Oh, I guess we'll look at Michaela's image first. What do you have for me today? Me, a software engineer. Large-scale production systems are complex and require teams of experts to keep running. It's nearly impossible to get right 100% of the time. Me, when an app I use goes down once, these fucking clowns, what the fuck? That's kind of true. Yeah, but I wanted to talk about what I did last time because we cut the stream off early before I was just about to get to the part where everything fucking worked. But we didn't quite get there on stream. I did play with it off stream, and the crazy zip app thing that I was working on fucking works. So let me show you the nonsense. There's a video from 8 minutes ago. What the heck? Twitch, what are you doing? Videos from 8 minutes ago. Weird. There is a random fandom video. What are you doing, Twitch? What are you doing? Well, I don't know what's going on there. Oh, also you can hear double of me. Whoops. Is this live? We are live, apparently. Oh, it might be this video. That's a possibility. That's definitely a possibility. If it's live, put a shoe on your head. I mean, here's my flip flop on my head. Hey, what's up, Synonymous? Hello, welcome to the stream. But yeah, I wanted to show you the crazy thing. Do we have... Where was I working on that? I don't know, we'll do it again because, I think it's worth showing. Oh, maybe it's in this directory? No. Okay, so last stream we were trying to get a Windows executable that was itself a zip app inside the Windows executable. And we were very close to getting it actually working, but it does work, and so I want to show you that. Import lib.resources, if name equals main, exit main, if main returns an int, return 0, script equals print hello world. This is basically what I was trying to get working last time. We also need to import zip file, and we need to first make IO. We first need to make a zip app. So bio equals io.bytes io with zip file.zip file. Write mode zip dot is it add string zip file. I'm also like slowly going insane with this sound in the background. Right stir arc name data right stir. We gotta make a zip app. Main.py script outs.exe write binary as f resources dot it's read binary t this lib. Oh, it's not gonna fit on the screen. Dislib t32.exe. So we're reading an exe file. We are writing that exe file to the beginning of this executable. Then we're writing a shebang. And then we're writing a zip app. So apparently just sticking these bytes into this exe file is sufficient to make a Windows executable. No module name dislib. We activate a virtual environment that contains a dislib. Okay. So we've got this out.exe, which is a PE32 executable for Windows. And if we copy that to my Windows partition, And we EVMs Ubuntu 2004 shared out.exe. We run this Windows executable. It works. which is fucking wild to me. Hey, what's up, David Ocho Bits? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. But this shit works. It's crazy to me. I don't understand how it works. Oh, I gotta ban somebody. I already have to ban somebody. Fucking die. Go away. Michaela says, what is a zip app? Funny you should ask that. I have a video that talks about zip apps. So you can check out this video. Basically, it's a zip of some Python files that just runs like a normal executable. But yeah. Oh, Parsit says I should disable RTX voice so you guys can hear this out. Okay, we'll do that temporarily. I do have a noise gate, so you can't hear the lower part of it. Like when I'm quiet, you won't hear it, but if I'm quieter, maybe you can hear the sound in the background. But anyway, I will turn back RTX voice on because nobody needs to hear that. Oh god. Okay, we're back in RTX voice land. RKJ says, what nonsense is this, right? Isn't this wild? David Ochabit says, hi from Barcelona in Spain. It is a pleasure to see how you mastered Python. Well, welcome to the stream, David Ochabit. Glad you could stop by. Broken Mirror says, does this not trip antivirus? So if it did trip antivirus, it would break all setup tools packages. Because setup tools packages do exactly the same thing. So my guess is that it doesn't. But yeah, I mean, it seems to work. One little quirk that I found with this setup here is if you name your exe python.exe and then you look up the shebang at python.exe, you get a recursion error, which actually it's more of a fork bomb than a recursion error. So I have a little workaround in the pre-commit version of this. Pre-commit, no, testing, zip app, make. I have a little bit of a workaround in the pre-commit version of this. What was the workaround? Oh, this is the old version of this. Because I did it on my laptop. Get branch, get reset, hard, origin, zip app. Yeah, so I have a little bit of a workaround where I use py.exe instead of python.exe because he has reasons. The reasons are dumb, but this also seems to work, which is good. Kayla says, I had no idea this existed. I thought you needed external library things to turn your Python files into exe. Me too. I thought so too, but then I found this like cool thing. I'm gonna make a video about this because it's wild enough that I feel like other people should know about this thing. Apparently there's another one in setup tools that works similarly. Hey, Ethan! Thank you for resubscribing for 15 months. 15 months. Damn, dude, it's been a long time. Appreciate your continued support for the channel, and it's always good to see you. Welcome back. Yellow says, hi, what's up? Have you used Git submodules? I have indeed used Git submodules. Do I like Git submodules? No. They are, to put it simply, a goddamn nightmare. Sometimes they're convenient though, but I find that they're really, really difficult to work with, and they're especially confusing for beginners, and they're really easy to screw up. Very, very easy to screw up. But I don't know, they're useful, I guess, when you need them. iSatisfied says, wait 15 months and still default sub badges? Yeah, I know. I should make some sort of sub badges. But the thing is, I don't quite know what I would do for my sub badges. I was thinking buttons, because You know what happens with the buttons I satisfied. You know all too well. But yeah, I don't know. I I don't really have any ideas, so leave ideas in the in stream chat in Discord, and I can do that. This is legit sub notification. I see. Nice. Hey, what's up, Metabytes? Welcome back. Good to see you. Michaela receiving a well-deserved bonk there. But yeah, this seems to work around that bug. Okay, but there's another way to do this same thing with setup tools. I looked at the setup tools code to figure this out as well. Yeah, the site packages, setup tools. There's this fly32.exe. And if we copy this to wat.exe. So this one just works by copying it directly. So we're going to copy wat.exe, and then we're going to make a file there called watscript.py. Watscript.py, user bin and python. I think that's right. Maybe it's just python.exe. I forget. But we write this script file next to wat.exe, and then this exe failed to create process. How did I do this before? Failed to create process. I had this working. What is the trick here? Invalid version specification exe. In the first line of the script, Python needs to be followed by a version specifier. Please check the documentation. What the actual fuck? Maybe I just get rid of this. That works now. Does wat.exe work now? Invalid version specification.exe. What? Anyway, there's another way to do this with the setup tools executable shim, but I don't know how to make it work for some reason. Failed to create process. What? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I got it working. It works on Windows. So now if I testing zipapp make 2.7.1, and I didn't need any code changes inside pre-commit, so this is entirely external pre-commit, so it should work with other versions of pre-commit as well. Satisfied says, I love the buttons. Oh yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Hey, what's up, M2.dev.net? M2dev.net. I don't know why I stumbled over your name. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Hello, Donnie Luna. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. The Mara. Jake the Programmer. Welcome. Metabyte says, I don't think I've ever heard someone pronounce CLI as its own word rather than CLI. Oh, see, I go back and forth on it. It depends on what I'm talking about. Sometimes it's different. I don't know. I'm incredibly inconsistent about how I pronounce that. M2dev.net says, I missed part of the stream when I asked about your bot. My bad. Is it custom built or hosted? If you do bang bot, you can learn more about the bot. I wrote it from scratch. It runs in my terminal. There's I don't know. It was my excuse to try and learn async IO, and so I built this bot from scratch. I'm not really using any of the Twitch libraries to do it. And we've spent a lot of time on stream working on it. Pio said, zipapp says new in Python 3.5. Wonder what else has been sitting around that you didn't know existed. So I knew zipapp existed. Zipapps actually work all the way back until Python 2.6. But the zipapp module was only created in 3.5 to make it easier to make zipapps. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Hey, what's up, Dupac? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Yo says, wait, you can't have your bot say, I wrote the bot, that's scary. It should be my master wrote the bot. No, the bot is self-aware now, Michaela. Yoav says, can I have your advice? I have a big repository that's 50 gigs. I need only 2 folders which are less than a megabyte. How can I do it? I thought about making these directories a subbundle, but I'm not sure. Where is your repository hosted? Because you might be able to use Git Archive. You might be able to... How else would you be able to do this? I mean, a subbundle is one idea, but I feel like you're just gonna hate that. You're just gonna hate subbundles. But, yeah. Ethan says, my Pi will be dropping 3.5 in the next year, which is going to be nice. PyTest is going to be dropping 3.5 in the next minor release, so I'm actually going to be working on that pretty soon. I have a work in progress PR that starts the deletion. There's a lot of code that can be deleted, and unfortunately, I keep hitting conflicts, so I'm going to start splitting this patch up and do it in a bunch of different PRs. So I've at least started to split it up into different commits, so it's easier for me to cherry pick those out and make patches out of them. So yeah, PyTest is going to be dropping 3.5, which is exciting, and I can't wait to use F strings everywhere. It's going to be so good. Hey!
PogChamp.
Hey, Alta4 has resubscribed for 4 months in a row. Thank you for the subscription, Alta4. If you guys don't know about Alta4, Alta4 is another fun science and tech streamer. You should check them out. Welcome back, buddy. Good to see you again. Jake Prayer says, does anyone here use Emacs? I had to use it for my computer lab and my wrist was killing me. Sarcastic Dante uses Emacs, but I don't know if he's here right now. Shazarot says, hello, I can't stay. I got a physics midterm and a big lab due on Friday. Have a great day. Well, thanks for stopping by. Good luck on your midterm, and I'll see you around in the future. It's hosted on GitHub Enterprise. Does GitHub Enterprise support Git Archive? I know GitHub Hosted does not. Git Archive. It seems that it maybe does not support Git Archive. But you might be able to use the GitHub API. That might be a good choice there. But there isn't a native way in Git to extract a particular file besides Git Archive, and I know GitHub Hosted doesn't. So my guess is that GitHub Enterprise does not support it. But yeah. Yes. Anyway, that's maybe not a thing. Hey, what's up, Drunk Time Lord? Hello. There's a ton of stuff you can do in 3.6. Yeah, we're actually I'm lobbying for us to drop 3.6.0 and just do 3.6.1 plus, so that I can get some of the nice typing stuff as well. Because a lot changed between 0 and 1. Hey, Metabytes is converted from a Prime Gaming sub to a Tier 1 sub. Thank you for that, friend. I don't know why Streamlabs doesn't do notifications for sub conversion, which I wish they would, because it's kind of a big deal. But appreciate that. Hey, what's up, Ampy? Hello. And Artheno, how's it going? The Elder Force says, what, dude? Whoops, caps? No, caps are fine. The Elder Force says, I don't think Among Us is our game, bud. Yeah, I think you're kind of right. That said, like, I did reasonably well at Among Us. I just feel like I'm more of the sneaky killer than the, like, you know, aggressive killer. And I don't know that was necessarily everyone's style. But yeah, I don't know. That game made my blood pressure spike, and I don't know, it was fun. It was just like, I don't know. I talked about this a little bit on another stream. I think I would have had a lot more fun if I didn't spend the whole time trying to figure out who was talking. Because on the stream, on the call, I could basically recognize you, Chris, Juice, and Jordan, and True. And beyond that, I had no idea who the other people are. Like, I didn't recognize the other people by their voice, so I spent a lot of time just like staring at Discord trying to figure out who was talking, and that made it a lot harder for me to like enjoy the game. But I don't know. Maybe it'll work if I know people better. But it was still fun. Drunk Time Lord says learned Jest and Cypress today. Interesting. I've not worked with Cypress. I've worked a little bit with Jest though. Bookmaker says switch to Emacs because of org mode. What is org mode? Jake the Bookmaker says, have you tried using the new GitHub CLI? I have used it a little bit. I don't really need it though. I mostly have scripted the other things that I need to use, and I don't know. I find that it's like too vendor lock-in for me. I'd rather just use the Git commands that I already know. The Elder Force says, that seems like something an enterprise solution had, right? I understand why they wouldn't want to do it publicly, because the Git archive protocol can be really, really abused to, request lots of data quickly. And, it's a potential denial of service endpoint. But for enterprise, they don't really have to worry about denial of service because the only thing you're going to deny is yourself. So you're probably not going to attack your own computers, hopefully. But yeah. But now that says I have some good news. So DI from PyPI, what is his name? Dustin Ingram. No. DI codes. What is his name? Maybe that's his GitHub handle. Is it just DI? Did he finally get his name? Yeah, Dustin Ingram. Okay, I was right. I managed to remove the name squatter packages and add keywords like return yield and assert to the block list. Nice. Nice. Fuck that guy. Get wrecked, nerd. That's great. RKJ says, switch my terminal to VI mode and never look back. Terminal in VI mode is wild. That's wild. Drug Time Lord says, gonna take part in Google Summer of Code next summer. It's my last chance, and my organization of choice is MyPy. Ooh, that should be pretty cool. Metabyte says, does it really affect you that much, though? Which thing? Which thing, Metabytes? I don't know what you're referring to. I'm so lost at this point. Remind me what you're thinking about, or what you're talking about. I thought it was just a different label as far as streamers were concerned. Still don't know what you're referring to. Does the type of sub affect you for conversions? Yeah, it does. It does affect. So I get the same payment out of both of them, but tier 1 subs are Twitch considers them more permanent, and so they show up in my stats, whereas the prime subs don't show up in my stats as much. So it does matter a little bit, like not an actual. It's not a big deal though, but it's an important action to convert from a prime sub to a tier 1 sub. So anyway. Athena says, already killed 2 bullshit PRs from spammers. Yeah, it's October, so it's October in some places, so we're gonna start seeing some of those spammy PRs. I actually have not gotten any spammy PRs yet, which I'm excited about. That's surprising to me, but also should be pretty nice. Drunk Time Mode says we should play Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. I'm not sure I'm familiar with that game. Angelo says, oh boy, I've just fixed my memory leak. That's exciting. The other four says, we ended up setting up Discord overlays to be able to see people. Yeah, I had the Discord overlay, but I wasn't playing using OBS, so I didn't quite see it. But it would be nice if it were like, on my screen that I was looking at, so I don't have to like crane my neck every time, but yeah. Kale said, the SQLite CLI is so borky. I mentioned this because I'm 99% sure I saw you having some trouble with it, and the same thing happened to me, where it'd say the command was wrong because it was displaying. Yeah, I did have that problem. Hey, thank you for the bit, Skybrina. Hello, welcome back. Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. You've started streaming a few times recently, right? I watched one of your streams, but my viewers should check you out. Emacs has an orgy mode. Oh no. CLI, apply, it's CLI, oh my god. Okay, well, I'll go back and forth, alright? I'm sorry. I will say CLI. I will make an effort to say CLI, because I do say that, probably about half the time. Hey, what's up, Abhishek Kandal? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Sorry if I messed up your name, but welcome. OKB Brooks says, what PC system you got? It's not Windows. It is actually Windows. It is actually Windows. But yeah, it's kind of funny. How do I get the Ubuntu? What is the mouse? My mouse is boring. It's the Logitech B100 corded mouse, the cheapest mouse you can get. Org mode is hard to describe. It's a document outliner that does to-dos, reminders, daily agendas, and a million other things. Oh, cool. Interesting. People would explode with Anthony talking. But says, did you have some first-time friendly issues ready for Hacktoberfest? I have not had time to look into that. I will do more of that soon though. Okay, what I wanted to show you is I finally got the zip app working with the crazy exe thing from dislib, which actually, speaking of Gabernet, I'm really glad you wrote that dislib code in virtualenv because that helped me figure out the magic sauce to make this executable shim thing work. But let me show you this real quick because I'm pretty excited about this. Git clone, github.com. Actually, I don't think I can use SSH because I don't have my SSH keys set up here. Github.com. east22/demo. And then VMs, Ubuntu 2004 shared. Copy that to here. I have to blow away the cache because I was doing some cache things here. Also, I want to show it building from source. Ref, and if we run this, it should run pre-commit as normal. And behind the scenes, what this did is it extracted some files into the cache directory. It wrote an exe file in there, and it wrote a little shim executable, and it extracted some wheels. And the wheels are the dependencies for pre-commit. And I'll show you all those files in a second once this finishes running. This is just, oh, right. On Windows, if you have something selected in the command prompt, it pauses all executables that are running, which I find really annoying. But anyway, you can see it working there. Users, Anthony, cache, pre-commit, zip app. This giant long cache folder. So you can see there's a couple of things in here. One of them is this main.py. This is what gets run when the zip app actually executes. This doesn't get used after that, but it was just easier to just extract everything into here instead of trying to fiddle with other stuff. Main.py is what runs when the zip app executes. Oh, is this old virtualenv? No, this is new virtualenv. VM scripts, activate, pip install, Mavi. Okay. But this is what happens when the zip app executes. So, basically, it figures out which Python we are. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, this is bad. Okay, so first it does that cache extraction. So it's the first layer of Bootstrap is extract the cache. Then the next layer is to run python.exe, which is the shim executable that we've written inside of the zip app. And on Windows, we have to do some other special stuff because exec is broken and subprocess is broken. So we do a little bit of special stuff there. Which then runs this thing. This is what's inside the exe file. but this is the plain text version of it, so you can kind of see what's going on here. But basically what it does is it strips site packages so that there's not multiple entries for stuff and import the metadata. Then it puts all of the wheels on the path, and then it sets sys.executable for pre-commit because pre-commit execs itself, and then it uses runpy to run the main module. And if it's not -m, it will just pass through to normal sys.executable and not do any of that special stuff here. And that's enough to make this thing work. The other thing that was not working before is pre-commit install. And this now writes get pre-commit. This now writes this properly by setting python.exe here and setting the install python to our zip app executable. And the zip app executable is able to bootstrap itself. And so if we do, let's see, Babby, hello.text, hello, get dash u, get commit dash m, change text, and you'll see that it is able to run that specialized pre-commit executable, which is super exciting. It's super exciting, and I'm really glad this thing works. This probably means I'll be able to replace the wacky home directory symlinky thing that I have set up right now, and I can probably distribute pre-commit as like as a package in basically any package manager. You know, like maybe I don't know, npm seems to be super popular, so maybe stick it in an npm package for someone else. But anyway, that's that zip app working. Frank Sierra says Windows for the win. I mean, Windows it works, I guess. That's so shitty. It doesn't even have a command. It's true. It's true. Wait, I don't actually know why you're doing Linuxy commands in command. Oh, because I have git bash installed, and I've put the POSIX commands on the path. So those are all up and working. Oscar says, isn't the new terminal app pretty stable and preferred over command prompt? Yes, but I don't have it installed and command works well enough, I guess. But yeah. Drink Time said, zip apps are nice. I'd almost never use them, but having them for that one day you might want to use them is pretty nice. Yeah, I agree. It's a nice way to just like kind of download stuff. Yellow says, I feel like this is worth more than 750 USD. Steam client opening a specific Steam URL overwrites file at an arbitrary location. Yeah, how is this only 750? Yeah, this seems really bad. It seems like this should have been way more than that. But that's the way things go, I guess. Drunk Time Lord setup. Whoa. Whoa. That looks cool. I like the transparency too. This reminds me a lot of Arrow from back in the day. Which I actually really liked Arrow. This Crown says, to be fair, that is like around evenly. Oh yeah. Yes, that's the presidential amount for that bug report right there. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Okay, I'm gonna go fill up my water. I will be right back. I will see you guys in a sec. Alright, I'm back. Hello, hello. Talk about terminal theme. But that says I really love the today's explains video. Was that make pie file method for dedenting a built-in thing? Yeah. So talking about that in PyTest, there is this thing in text wrap, text wrap.dedent, which takes, you know, an indented string, foo var fast, and it will remove the leading white space, or the leading indentation. The main use of text wrap dedent is to handle these triple quoted strings, and so this is part of the standard library. But the make py file function in PyTest is PyTest specific. Hey, Trent640 and Sandra Does Work. Thank you both for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Sorry I missed your follow. I was grabbing some water. But yeah, dedent is a thing. If I remember correctly, there was a proposal to make it a method. I don't think that happened. Is it maybe in 3.9? No. Dedent method Python app. Oh, this is an interesting pep. Could you imagine if this had made it through? Ooh, backslash continuation. I mean, I would have been okay with this except for in triple coded strings. That's the only place that I use backslash continuation. But anyway, that's not that. I could have sworn there was a proposal to make stir.dedent a thing. Surely wasn't in 2005. Maybe it wasn't a thing. There's definitely a mailing list entry for this at some point, but I don't know. Anyway, that's a whole rabbit hole. Okay, it says, but Derp, I hate when people keep the type here to search thingy taking half of their taskbar. Since you do the same thing by just tapping Windows key and type. Yeah, I get rid of the search box thing. They should just get rid of command and replace it with Windows terminal already. Yeah, probably. Although it was not super stable a while ago. But yeah, I imagine that'll happen at some point. Hey, what's up, TXR? Welcome to the stream. Who says, what type of programming is he doing? That's a funny question, because we're 50 minutes into the stream, and I don't know that I've done any actual code yet. I was mostly demoing a thing that I was working on last stream. But the plan for today is to work a little bit more on pre-commit.ci to get a couple more things here done. I mostly had them done. I did a bunch of work on this off stream. Let me start the web server and show you what I got working. Pre-commit.ci.web.app. Start the run worker, and then private tab. And then log in with my other GitHub account. Gotta grab the password for. Log in. So one thing that I was working on offline was, oh, I must have deleted all the runs. Actually, why is this unknown? Oh, because I never ran it against master. I only did pull requests. Yeah. So one thing that I did offline is I split up the run data into steps. So before it was all, like 40 attributes at any time I added or removed a step, it would make things a lot harder to reason about, and like I would have to change all the data, and like it was not easy to like add or remove stuff here. So I changed it a little bit so that each step has a timestamp, a name, a pass-fail, and a output. And so you can kind of see how the steps are organized here. So you can see like, there was some amount of time spent in the queue. There was some amount of time waiting for it to be mergeable. This was the SHA that it ended up getting after merging. It took this time to clone. It took this time to pull the Docker image. This is the Docker image that it used. It took some amount of time to build. There will actually be some build information here. That's one of the things I want to potentially work on today. Then it took some amount of time to download, and then finally it ran. So I, split these up, did some minimal styling here. I want them to kind of look like a stacked, what is it called, accordion thing at some point, where like it auto expands the important ones, and then you can, expand the ones that you need to. Like this information will be hidden by default, as will this information, but you can look at it if you need to. But that'll require some front-end work at some point. The other thing that I did is when pre-commit.ci makes a push, it will also have a stage after the run here that shows that it automatically fixed things, and you can actually click through to see what automatic fixes pre-commit made. So I worked on this yesterday. This was my gotta be somewhat productive day. But I worked on that yesterday, so this is all nice and working a little bit better. The queue time here was because I screwed up the worker, but normally this would be in the hundreds of milliseconds time. So, but even a 55-second run isn't that bad. This is minutes faster than it would have been at Lyft. So, and 5 seconds is kind of my like target here. I can actually get it down to about 2 seconds if I optimize this a little bit. And if I run this on AWS, these times are actually faster despite being shittier hardware, which I find interesting. It makes sense because they have better I/O than my virtual machine can. But it's just funny to think that like commodity AWS hardware is faster than this beefy fucking computer. But yeah, the things that I usually work on stream are open source stuff, and so that's what I was kind of talking about earlier. This project is not open source, but it will be available freely for open source users. But yeah, Drug Timer says the best kind open source Python project. It's true. Mikhail says you can get auto completion in the terminal. You can just open it for the first time while in, I don't know, it has PowerShell and Azure PowerShell, Windows PowerShell, command inside it. What? That's a lot of words. Yeah, I think you can get tab complete in the new terminal. I think that was one of the big advances there. But yeah. Drunk Timer says my university starts again tomorrow. Having to quit my internship. No, that's unfortunate. Did complete 4 months and earned a shit ton for student. That's nice. College is boring. Yeah, I know that feel. I know that feel. M2.net says, is the top of the browser off screen or just off the stream? It is off the stream. Yeah, it's off the top of the screen. The way, let's see if you can actually see this on this photo. Where is that photo? Here. Yeah, you can see it on this photo. So this is how I have things set up. I have like a slight amount of space at the top so I can hide address bars if I want to. Not that like I haven't shown my IP address on stream, I just want to like make it a little less easy to get. Also, you can't really see it here, but there's a 1 pixel space on the left-hand side of the screen. So I've actually like adjusted OBS to be 1 pixel over, because for whatever reason, when my computer sleeps its screens, it moves all the windows 1 pixel off of the edge. So There's some weirdness going on there, but yeah, I do have a little space at the top of my screen there. So that is what is going on there. Nicer from the Neanderthals and caves. Drink Time White says, what tool is that that's checking the build times? Some Python code that I wrote. This is pre-commit.ci. I wrote this. There's nothing like actually. It's time.time.ns essentially. It's grabbing nanosecond epoch times and then comparing them. But yeah, there's no it's not Jenkins. It's not anything else. I wrote this. Hey, Juicebox Hero showing up with the simp badge. Welcome back, Juicebox Hero. Good to see you. Metabite says, I got distracted because I was messaging for work, but thank you for the info of DDent. I didn't know that existed, and I literally ran into a need for it yesterday. Yeah, it does show up in like quite a few places that I like are worth worrying about. There's actually a newer method, text wrap indent, which does the opposite of DDent, which I've been looking for a long time. DDent indent new in 3. Oh, I guess it's not that new. I guess it's just that it wasn't in Python 2. And so you'd have to do like, replacing strings or whatever, but yeah, and you can actually indent it with whatever string that you want, and it's pretty cool. I've used this one more often than I've used DDent, but I do use DDent occasionally. Oh god, that noise outside is so obnoxious. I wish it would stop. iSatisfied says, I just got an Amazon email recommending I buy Python for Dummies, even though the only Python I interact with is watching you. That's so funny. Front left by the speaker says, didn't get the part about it being available for free for open source users. Do you mean there'll be an open source version / self-hosted kind of thing? So there will be a public service that will be free for open source, similar to other CI services, that will be hosted through pre-commit.ci, which means I will be paying money for the open source version. But the plan is to have kind of free offerings. Like, one is the free offering for open source stuff. Another is an offering for paid individual users, which will support like wider queues and private repos and a couple of other things. And then there will be like an enterprise version where companies will pay money to have their own personal hosted version. At least that's the plan. I don't know how that's going to work out, but that's what I'm planning to do. Windows being Windows, yeah. Pigment has a web UI, kind of. This is the CI part of it. This is the whole like GitHub app thing that I've been building. The simp badge. You're the one that called it the simp badge, Juicebox Hero. Don't you give me your sass. Hey Fanta, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. 3 different bands for 3 monitors. That's mildly infuriating. Yeah, well, I've gotten them at different times for different reasons. The center monitor I've had for 17 years. Where the fuck did that go? Oh no, 13 years. I've had this Dell monitor for 13 years. I bought this in high school and spent basically all of my money on it. And it's really, it's worked exceptionally well. But it's a 30-inch screen. It's 2560 by 1600, which was the biggest resolution you could get at the time. There were two manufacturers that had this form factor. One of them was Dell and the other was Apple. Dell's was selling for, it was $1,100 and Apple's was selling for $3,200. So I'd say I picked the right choice and it was a pretty good deal. I bought this one when I rebuilt this computer, and I got this one just recently. But yeah, anyway. Okay, cool. Hey, what's up, Jam? Hello, welcome back. Also, someone else was here that I just forgot to say hi to. Who did I forget to say hi to? I think it was Harshit. I think Harshit was here. Anyway, welcome back. Good to see you. Mixplace says, if you were wondering, triple 4K monitors in portrait is totally worth it, speaking from experience. I see. Also, welcome back, Mixplace. Good to see you. Okay. Oh.
Seems I keep subscribing back, party popper.
Hey, thank you for the subscription, Gavernat. Appreciate that. 7 months. 7 months is a lot of months. Oh, also, you have a fancy little founder badge. But appreciate the subscription. Appreciate the continued support. It's always good to see you, and it's great to work with you too. Okay, but what I want to work on today, first off, is to get this build information showing properly. Then maybe we'll do a little bit of front-endy work, maybe. I already have like the class names here for what I want to do. So you can see, oh, this should say past instead of success. Well, we can adjust that real quickly. Data run. Success if success, else failed. Where did that go? Oh, it's this up here. Okay, so success and expanded for the expanded steps. You can see that here. That way we can also do the same thing here. So, yeah, the ones that are PC step expanded will be expanded by default. I just need to go through and actually do the CSS part for that. Drink Time Lord says, is Babby more of a practice project or a practical project or both? I mean, I am using it full time as a text editor, so I think it's pretty practical. Like, it certainly, it does what I want it to do. Yeah, I mean, it started as like here's a crazy idea that I have. Let me see if I can make it work. And grew into, something that I use every day all the time. And I'm, pretty proud of what I've built. But it's a very real project, I guess. It does what I want it to, and I'm going to continue building features into it and using it indefinitely until, until something terrible happens and like I can't use it anymore. But I don't really see that happening. But I don't know. I like what it does. What was I doing? Let's not do the CSS part first, because am I gonna need JavaScript? Accordion non.js. Is there a way to do it without JavaScript? Accordion. That's why. Pure HTML and CSS accordion. Don't waste your time. Does it work? I bet it works via, just guessing. It works based on the checked attribute of, like, this is actually a label element, and there's a check box, and there's a sibling selector. Okay, there's a checkbox. And datacom.bitwarden.browser.user-edited equals yes. Bitwarden, what are you doing? And then this should have... that's cool. Okay, I really like this. I really like this. This is pretty cool. Drunk Time Lord says, but if you learn curses through Babby, it does qualify as a practice project as well. Indeed, indeed. Their font is too tall. What? But yeah, this works how I want it to work without JavaScript. So I like this. I think I'm going to build something similar. Oh, on the first page, the fall was font. Yeah, it's a weird font. What is this font? It is overridden by something. I guess I just got it computed. Hey, front left by the speaker. Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Font family, Supfort, Supfort Light. The fuck is that? Supford Light. Interesting. Interesting choice. I don't really like this font. I really don't like it down here. Also, they didn't close their tags. They didn't close their tags. Oh, we will be using the following HTML tags. This is very dumbed down to tutorial. But I do also want an animation too. Don't waste your time. Here's the demo. Oh. That looked real dumb. I really don't like when the font size changes. Like, it should really just, like, open. But anyway. CSS is the devil, bring back table hell. Yeah, I agree. Yes, and tables were great. Tables were great. Okay, but let's do the actual output bit first. So, no, this part. Okay, so I've basically written the code that I want to do here. But I want to break point. I want to. Oh, also, I learned a really annoying thing about Jinja yesterday while I was working on this. You can't import Python code in Jinja. So if you want to do something, you have to basically like stack it onto your object, which I find really annoying. But yeah, so if I wanted to like style stuff, then I would have to do some annoying stuff. Dreamtime Mode says if you're gonna make that accordion, try using summary and details tags. They're actually made for collapsible content. Oh, interesting. Summary, details, HTML. Not clicking on W3 schools. Oh. That's kind of cool. Whoa. Whoa. I didn't know about this before. What? What? Yo, this is cool. Let's how do you make it open by default though? Unfortunately this time there's no built-in way to animate the transition. By setting or removing its open attribute. Okay. It is annoying that there's not a way to keep it open. Athena says, can't you make a string representation of the code? Not exactly. Anthony becoming a web dev. So I knew about the details tag. I didn't know that you could style it. Like I didn't know this was a thing. Oh, this is just an attribute selector. Duh. Okay, never mind. This is less magical than I thought this was. This is just details that has the open attribute. I get it. I understand. I understand what's going on there. Nicole says, RTX voice is not working 100% of the time. It sounds like electrical noise. Yeah, if I peak my audio, it will cut me out. I have noticed that. Or do you mean that you hear some of the other stuff in the background? Because it is very, very loud in here. It's actually kind of awful. Arthena says, soon you will do JavaScript and move with vape juice Jordan, and then the world ends. I don't want to do that. But you guys can kind of hear it. Drink Timer says you can't cleanly animate the CSS accordion without JavaScript either, so it's not too weird that you can't animate the details tag. Can't you do it with, well, what was that tutorial? Surely that tutorial was, a CSS animation. With a transition, right? Where's the bit where they actually do their transition? Transition probably should only be added to the initial state and not the final state. Yeah, they just do a transition, not any JavaScript. Let me look at their demo and see if we can make it not shit. Because their demo's kind of shit. Where's their... Here we go. Where... Oh, it's not a, It's not a pad. Is this driving you insane here? Yes. Yes, it is. Can't hear anything? Well, that's good. But yeah. The tutorial probably animates max height between 0 and a preset max height, which is not clean. Yeah. You hear it in every song, really soft but noticeable with a good headset. I see. Webdev is my passion. Okay, but let's just change these to details tags first off. Web app.py. Let's run. Details class equals PC state of success. Actually, this one has no body, so we don't need it to be a detailed element. You can just have it be a div. I just rewrote the same code, didn't I? Probably. There's an unnecessary div in here. Okay, so if step.output so if it doesn't have any output, we're just going to use a div. Otherwise, we're going to do details class equals sorry. This. Then step dot output. We'll probably want to do syntax outing here as well. And if, and then details. Open. Summary. Details. Open. Summary. So in theory, that will done that. Kind of. Kind of. Needs some, like... These need to be indented a little bit. But it kind of works. What does this one look like? Same sort of deal. Anyway, that's closer to what I want. Where does the padding come from? There is no padding. What is going on here then? Is it the details element? It's probably coming in the default style sheet, right? I don't know. Something like that. Hey, what's up, Rizix? Welcome back. Good to see you. Get a crappy headset. Maybe you can have Anthony. This is my crappy headset. I'm not using the nice new one yet. Unnecessary div. There's no such thing. Unnecessary divs are a necessary evil. Div. Indeed. Hey, what's up, Sovak? Hello. Welcome to the stream. Front left by the speaker says, "Nice MX clears rule." Yeah, these are the reds. But my other keyboard has clears, and I really like clears. Clears are real nice. Just make a drop down for the rest with nothing here as the content. Kappa. Drunk Time says, "Did I just do an open source contribution using Twitch?" Kind of. Yes, he says, "Are you using Django or just using Jinja?" I am using Flask with Jinja. So no Django here. Have you implemented any Easter eggs yet? No, I have not. Can you add 5 green squares to my GitHub, please? Yeah. Jolo says, "Does anybody know how I can map a graph data structure to a 2D map where an object can move from node A to B, but also be traveling from A to B? Might be complicated for a Twitch stream to answer easily." One way you could do it is have your map be just a representation of the edges. So you kind of have 2 objects here. So you would have like edges being a dictionary from key type to key type, and then nodes being a dictionary from key type to value type. And then you can represent your graph using these edges and using these nodes, and you can add or remove these. I use this pattern a lot in Advent of Code because I find that this is much easier than actually building a real graph. But that might be one way to do this without having to do a bunch of recursive structures. But it's one idea. With a 2D map, I mean a dream map with textures. Oh. Never mind. Never mind. Rizik says you should try the MX speed. Typing as fast as you would improve even more. I think Juice has MX speeds. Silver speeds, if I recall correctly. How long before you get used to typing dict instead of capital dict? Well, as soon as MyPy starts supporting it, and I stop using Python 3.6, I guess, would be the answer there. Oh, yours are silent silvers. I see. I was wrong. Hey, what's up, Cybergenic? Hello. Good to see you. AirX Nilo. Hello. What are we working on? We're working on making this page look less like garbage. But, That looks like garbage. I don't like that. Why do people do these, like, really gross-looking, wiggly animations? Like, can I just edit this? Do you have a coder pad? This is the cool one now? Code pen? Detail. Summary wet. I see, this references the keyframes. That's how keyframes works. And details. Open. Wait, what? Oh, this is a sibling selector. Details. Open this. Animation. Open. Open that, and I don't know what ease in out is, but I assume that's the way that it translates. Let's remove this margin thing because that looks dumb. Let's put it at 3 seconds just so I can see it. Somehow I feel like that's not working. Do I need to put this in a div? I do need to put it in a div. Okay, so it does work now. It's the drop song, guys. Does this do what I want? No. Kind of does what I want, but I want... Animate max height. Actually, Bootstrap does this, right? Bootstrap accordion. Maybe they do with JavaScript, though. Hey, what's up, Synecdoche? Hello, hello. Welcome back. Good to see you. Adjacency matrix. Oh, maybe. What if we use cat pictures? What if we add cat pictures to it and made it so you can sign into Facebook to use it, and also made it automatically tweet your results? It sounds awful. Better Cap in the net says, how much time did it cost you to learn this keyboard and type so fast? So out of the box, I could type at 97 words per minute on this keyboard. Like, literally, got out of the box, did nothing but plug it in, opened up Type Racer, and did a typing test. I got 97 words per minute. Now, granted, I usually type at like 120, so It took a little bit of time to get closer to there, and I'm still not quite at 120 words per minute on this keyboard, but... Can you make a share on Twitter button for the Sky result? I don't think that's going to happen. Also, hello again, Synecdoche. Yes, I did get a haircut. I have lost quite a few of my hairs. Well, I haven't lost them. I've just shortened them. But yeah, it was finally being enough. But yeah, anyway. CSS will absolutely not work the first, second, and nth time you try it. It's true, it's true. Anthony's hair is now on fleek 8. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, Blink and Marquee were pretty dope. Obligatory use Tailwind. I see, I know whose stream you watch. Okay, how did they... How do they do this? I think they do with JavaScript though, which sucks. Hey, Octavius, thank you for the resubscription with Prime. 2 months. Appreciate that. Welcome back and good to see you. Hello, hello. Cybergenic says, those headphones you're using look uncomfortable. Why do you use them? They're reasonably comfortable. It's just they're not very good headphones. I do have a pair of nicer headphones. The thing is, I have never really worked with noise canceling headphones, and I can't hear myself talk when I wear these, which is a little unsettling. Also, it causes me to yell more because I don't know what my actual volume is. But these are some nicer headphones that Juicebox Hero gave me, but I have not gotten used to them yet, so I'm still, you know, easing my way into other headphones. But they are much nicer. I haven't lost my hairs. I know exactly where they are. Yeah. Dark Downward says, if you can make sure that the maximum height of your details won't be more than, say, 400 pixels, you can animate the max height and it'll look decent with the ease out animation. If you can't guarantee a small enough max height, get it. I see. Maybe if I change this to 1%? Because I think I can just use 100%. Like, that should work, right? Right? Max height, 1%. Like, this will probably have scroll bars, right? This doesn't seem to be working. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. Like, this div should have... Like, what if this is 1%? Does that change anything? I don't think it does. No. So this is not doing anything. It's fine. But yeah. Hello again, Octavius. I program food says, can you summarize what pre-commit.ci is in a few words? I can indeed, thanks to Kanbiko. Developers spend a fair chunk of time during their development flow on fixing relatively trivial problems in their code. Pre-commit.ci both enforces that these issues are discovered, which is opt-in for each developer's workflow, but also fixes the issues automatically, letting developers focus their time on more valuable problems. So that's kind of the overarching idea. But pre-commit.ci is a hosted CI system for this open source tool that I wrote called pre-commit. And the idea behind pre-commit is similar to that. Like, it detects and fixes problems as a developer tool. The pre-commit.ci takes the developer tool and puts it as a cloud service. So that's what that is about. Rizix is continuing the gift sub they got from James Wine. Awesome. Thank you for subscribing, Rizix. Now you can sub for 3 and 6 months at once. Yes, indeed you can. Athena says, by the way, your non-technical pitch for pre-commit.ci was a fail. Mine was? I mean, Kanbiko's is real good. I like Kanbiko's. Put some content below the details tag and see what's actually happening to the height. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, just like instantly goes from 0 to open. So let's see if we can just find somebody else's that works better. Hey, Julian is also continuing the gift sub they got from Box of Ninjas. Thank you for subscribing as well, Julian. Wait, that triggers the hype chain, but it doesn't show my Streamlabs overlay. Streamlabs, what are you doing? Appreciate that. Ju says I almost have 100,000 points. Ooh, ooh. I haven't re-enabled the thing yet, but yeah, this is the same crappy one that that other person did. So I don't like that. Works on Chrome, haven't tested further. Well, clearly it doesn't work because it just cuts it off there. Nope, none of those. What does theirs do? Just instant snap. Okay. jQuery. Should I fix their code sample because they have done this wrong? Oh, I'm not logged in. Oh, this is incognito. Let's fix their code sample. They have done this wrong. There we go. Now it's JavaScript. Anyway, that was not helpful. Not jQuery. Don't want to use jQuery. No animation. Okay. That looks gross. That looks dumb. That looks dumb. That looks kind of cool. Hey, what's up, Buzzsock Mode? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How does this one work? Ugh, where's the source? Where's the sauce? So this is what? Details 7. Invisibly grow font size. Maybe I think I'm just gonna do opacity. I feel like that's probably good enough. Yeah, hype train time. Indeed. Uh, One time it's my passive. 8 hours of details animation. Yeah. Indeed. Uh, These animations feel like classic PowerPoint themes animations. Yeah, I want it to be subtle. I don't want it to be annoying. But also, I need to figure out how wide is this element here? Where does that even come from? Hey, what's up, Seaside Sandies? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Like, what is the... Where's the, like, left part of this thing coming from? Like, how do I get this element? How do I style this, Details, pointer, styling. Maybe MDN has something. Details. The details disclosure element. Using a small triangle which rotates or twists. Oh, this is an image. CSS display list item to the summary element. You can use this to customize its appearance further. Oh, so what if I just make this a list item? Will it have the same indentation? Has music stopped? It has. Oops. Oops. Drunk Timer says I could contribute some nice CSS to your code base. I'm sure a lot of you could. I'm sure a lot of you could. Because I've not spent any time on styling. So what if this is just a list item instead? UL. What does this look like instead? Do those line up is my question. No, not at all. Oops. Okay, well, I'm just gonna leave this for now then. Because though this works, I don't have a great way to I don't know how to make these line up at all. Also love that wiggle. So good. But anyway, that's not what I wanted to work on. And all I did was just do that, right? Yeah, I'm gonna undo. I'm gonna undo the template changes there. So we're back to just the normal expanded state. And I'll do some CSS for that later. But anyway, yeah, I can leave. So Athena says make it details too with the hidden arrow symbol and not clickable. Yeah, I don't know how to hide the symbol though. I don't quite know how to style it. Like, is there a way to do hey, what's up, Joan Smiles? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Like, there's a list something? List style none? But that's this element. That didn't do anything. Oh, that's the strong. Yeah, that didn't do anything either. Neither did that. So none of those seem to be list style. I don't know. I don't know the answer there. WebKit details marker. I'm gonna go fill up my water again. I will be right back. I will see you guys in a sec. I'm back. Hello. Oh yeah, Stack Overflow post. Is this the same thing where Arthino got the thing from? Hey, hide the arrow. I'm playing the instrument in question, but I have the solution. It only works in WebKit though. First of type. What the fuck is that? This just random emoji here. Really? Well, this is Chrome, so that's not gonna work. Right? Yeah, that didn't work. How do I make a new one? Was it WebKit details marker? Well, that didn't seem to work either. What the fuck? Details to summary. Okay, so it's the summary element. Oh, this didn't get updated. Okay, that seems to work in Chrome. Welcome to the stream, Colmac Blue, who just says A. Hello, hello. 13% to 15%. What? What are you saying there? Venus says found by accident and it served as a good meme. Oh, I saw this. Funny. Welcome to the stream, Striker. Hello, hello. Hey, how's it going, Solace? Welcome back. Good to see you. And Memphs, hello. Okay, but anyway, I don't want. This doesn't quite work either, because even if I remove them, it doesn't. They don't line up. So if I were to remove it on this element, it wouldn't help me with these ones here. But maybe we just get rid of the I kind of want an indication that you can open it. Also, kind of don't want this one to be closable. Anyway, we'll do CSS later. For now, it looks like this. There's no expand. Let's actually do the thing that I want to do today, which is in this script when we do a run. So let's trigger a run. Yeah, feel free to post your demo, Celis. Do whatever you want. CSS is amazing. Yeah, I mean, I actually do like writing CSS. I think it's, you know, kind of a cool bit of tech. I just don't feel like it's fun to watch on stream. Are you memeing here? Also, what? This looks cool, but I'm like... What is this for? I think there's too many animations. Is this your thing? Oh, it's for Dad's coming out. Okay, I see. I see. Freaking blockchain. I've already told Dad my opinion about blockchain. I think the animations are a bit much, personally, but I don't know. I like simple, boring pages, personally. Okay, but let's figure a run. Close and reopen. That should drop us into our breakpoint here. Okay. So we should have gotten back repos. Yeah, we do. Oh, but they don't have all the information that I want. We can see how to build a run. Okay, so we gotta figure out how we can get more information into those. We return set to extract and set store entry. We also want to return clones. We have clones in here? We do. Where do we get the clones from? Yeah, let's do that then. Clones equals set. So we'll have this also return a set of clone. We don't need that here, but we do need it in the other one. Okay. I think that's all we need to do there. To extract repos clones. Let's see if that has enough information now. Close and reopen. I spent like the last 12 hours working on this. Okay, I mean, it looks nice. Unhashable type list. No, because it contains the manifest. Right. Right. How do we fix that? Yeah, because this is a list. And that list contains the dicts. So that is never going to be hashable. But really what we need is repo, rev, and SHA out of this. We don't need any of the rest of that. So let's just make a separate type for that. Pre-commit builder run. Synecdoche says, of course you have the prefers reduced motion query all done to avoid people getting sick, right? Oh, is that a thing? Is that a thing? Prefers reduced motion. Oh. Oh. It's controlled by showing animations in Windows. I find that the Windows animations aren't that annoying, though. but I can do it in Firefox, so. That's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. That's pretty dope. Has anyone opened the site on their phone? I feel like mine might explode. Ah. Joel says, personally, I would dull down some of the colors. The contrast is kind of insane. Still way better than anything I would create. I see. Yeah, that might be a thing to pursue. Okay. What's I doing? Where does this get used? Store entry. Oh, that's why it's used. Let's see. Yeah. So basically, my goal here is I want to show what revision ended up actually being cloned, because very frequently people will, in my opinion, incorrectly use branches instead of tags here, or instead of revisions. And those branches will be moving, and people get confused all the time where it's like, I don't know why it didn't work, blah, 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 blah. So I want a way to display that the revision resolved to a particular SHA. But yeah, that's why I'm trying to make this information show up there. So we're gonna have another type that's our resolved clone. From clone. Hey, cool. This is what I want. The right information there. Okay. Oh, I should have done C to continue. Q. Update Q. Item set visibility type n equals null. This will just insta trigger the queue. Just to clear it. Get that out of the way. Okay. Continue, and then I can quit. Cool. Shigarud says, how do you know about Python in depth? Any resources as a suggestion? Well, one resource is my YouTube channel. But honestly, the reason that I guess know so much in Python is I've spent a lot of time working in it, and I've built a lot of different projects and like experimented with a lot of stuff. I've read a lot of code. I've I've kind of immersed myself in some ways in Python code, and so that's made me a lot better as a programmer. And yeah, I try and keep up with new features that come out and that sort of deal, and like spend a lot of time reading and writing code. I think practice is kind of the key to why I have gotten better there. But yeah, I don't know if there's any like silver bullet there other than just like build stuff. And even that's not a silver bullet because it takes a lot of effort and stuff. Repo in sorted or for clone in sorted clones. Actually, I don't need a string IO for this. Build repos. Hey, Gazimir. I don't know how to say your name. But welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Let me know how you want me to say your name. Sort clone. Sorted clones. And eventually, I could probably put some like wordings in here as well. If we do this. We'll just have this method be customized. And then I could, expand this out to have warnings in here at some point as well. And I could even do like, like bold text in here as well. But let's not do the bold text for a second. We'll do that after I show this working. So I got a quote. Air conditioner is making my room really cold today. Don't like that, so turn it off. Okay, let's close and reopen again. Close and reopen. Hey, what's up, Jugmac? Hello, hello. Oh, I forgot to change the thing. Set today, working on pre-commit.ci run output. Sorry about not having that up to date, but let me fix that. Cool. But welcome back, Jugmac. Good to see you. Jugmac says, "Hey, thanks for the hint about pre-commit and additional dependencies. Yeah, no problem. Friend left by the speaker says, don't know about whether it should be in-depth enough, but I recently wanted to do more Python stuff. I'm a data scientist that likes to write good code. I found some of the real Python posts on various topics go quite generously into depth. Yeah, I find real Python is pretty good. Actually, in my video where I talk about getting started with programming. Yeah, in that video I talk a bit about, or I suggest real Python as well, which is pretty good. Big Play says, I really need to get a camera of some sort so I can post videos showing my computer mods. Ooh, that sounds cool. Welcome to the stream, Dusky Codes says, what are you working on currently? Well, hopefully now that I've fixed the today messaging, that should be pretty good. So it says, tomorrow is a code QA interview. I'm not looking forward to it. I just hope I pass so I can force this other company to finally give me an offer. Good luck. Hopefully it goes well. Juice says, be right back, meetings? Alright. Sounds good. Arthina says, do you want us to bully your code? Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's see what this ended up rendering as after that. Okay. That looks, I mean, it's something. It's certainly something. Zelbagor says, please, can you tell me what is that keyboard? If you do Bang Keyboard, thank you, Metabytes, for doing Bang Keyboard. You can find out more about that. Everyone did Bang Keyboard. Printer J says, round 3 of Angular interviews tomorrow, and I feel like this is a joke that has gone to... Wait, round 3? Oh no, not the frames! No. No. Not the frames. So the weird thing is, this was exactly the same time that I lost frames on Monday. Exactly 2 hours into the stream. So there's something weird about that. Something very strange about that. Is this video... This video is how long? Oh, no, it was an hour and 30 into the stream yesterday. Huh. Very weird. Very weird. This is data limit for the month. That's funny. Let's pick a different. Let's pick San Francisco. Are we back now? Yes, but also no. Mostly no. This sucks. Oh well. It's a bit unfortunate. Although it does say it's recovered now. So no, definitely not recovered. Okay, well, fuck this noise. Sorry, chat.